Hey guys, a lot has been going on recently. Like, it's really happening. So many ladies have been using men as an escape route out of illiteracy or out of not being a graduate. How can a young man use his hard-earned money, like his hard-earned money, his sweat and blood, and send you to school after agreeing to get married to him? He sent you to school to train you to become a graduate or to study whatever course you have chosen to study or whatever you want to be. Whether for you to graduate and tomorrow you will turn back and start telling that man that he is an illiterate and he's not your class and he's not worthy to marry you, my sister. Ha, you're that kind of person, you know, it's bad. It's too bad. How wicked can you be? How can you just be this wicked? How? How? That's very unfair. Because Nemesis is watching. So many ladies try this or take this route, and at the end of the day, they'll start facing disappointment in their marriages. People come to get married to them, and at the end of the day, they will leave them halfway, or the marriage will no longer hold, or one thing or the other, because that man is his heart is bleeding for you. The man is not happy. If you're a young man out there, I beg, if you know you cannot, it's just a piece of advice anyway. It's not compulsory. If you know you want to train a lady in school, especially in a higher institution, even if she agreed or promised to marry you, my brother, you better go and get married to her first. Then you train her in school as your wife. It's better off. Because if you finish training her in school, there is tendency and probability she will become more enlightened and she would be seeing like, I don't know, she may start feeling somehow. She may have discovered so many things there in school. She would have become more enlightened. She would have become more wiser and different kind of knowledge which she would have acquired there in higher institution. And you see them coming up with some sort of flimsy excuses. I cannot marry you. This, that, you have to look out for my liking. All sort of excuses. My brother, if you cannot forfeit the money you used to train a lady in school, please forget about it. Yes. If you know you can't forfeit the money you used to train her in school, don't bother training her in school. Or if there is need or you have to, then get married to her first. Then you go ahead and train her as your wife. If not, just put it at like you're trying to make a sacrifice. Because if you finish training her in school, she comes and says she's no longer getting married to you, you accept it like that. Instead of going to look for what to do to get back to her and different kind of things, different kind of steps, you find it very difficult to forgive her because you would have used that money to do something better for yourself. So two things are there. It's either you get married to her, then you train her as your wife, or you make it a 50-50, you place it as a 50-50 chance. Like if she comes out of school, if you want to take the risk, if you finish training her in school and she comes out of school and refuses to marry you, you accept it like that. If she agrees to marry you, good for both of you. So don't go and start killing yourself, taking all you have to train a lady in school when you are not yet married to her. Are you getting my point? Like when you are not yet married to, she's not yet your wife. She's maybe your girlfriend or even a fiancé. You both have plans of getting married and you have not really done the marital rites. Please don't put all your hopes on her to avoid heartbreak. I know there are still some very good ladies out there that you make such huge sacrifices for and they would come back and still continue with you. But in many cases like this, these ladies will come out and they will tell you excuses. They will give you so many reasons why you are not worthy of them getting married to you. So please save yourself the time, save yourself the stress, save yourself the heartbreak on time. If you are not sure, please don't try it.